TMCnet at NextCom 2008.
Good morning, welcome to day 2, NextCom 2008 in Las Vegas. I'm Erik Linask. I'm joined this morning by Erik Pratt, CEO of Taqua. Good morning, Erik.
Good morning.
So why don't we start off right off the bat addressing, I guess, the perception or misperception that Taqua plays primarily in the wireline market.
Well, Erik, that's where, especially coming to shows like this and doing the things that we're doing, it allows us to really kind of put across our value add to our customers and potential customers. And the bulk of what we're doing is replacing legacy switches, but the reason we're doing that is based on the fact that not only can we do a more scalable, smaller, less expensive switch, but we can also offer applications like BroadSoft that we're teaming with, and also what we're announcing this week is the fact that we're bringing wireless capabilities into that same platform. So we're replacing legacy switches. We're also offering applications like BroadSoft and others in an access gateway type mechanism. And then 3, we're also providing functionality of wireless capabilities.
So what kind of challenges do your customers face when they're looking to replace, like you say, their legacy switches?
Well, the whole adoption of next generation switching, we're all kind of, us on the switching side and even on the wireline, and to an extent the wireless side, we're waiting for those killer applications to be able to drive people to do that. And what we've seen over the course of the last 10 years is Taqua does have a 10-year track record. What we've seen is people do this because they have to. That's why a lot of the tier 3s have done this, because legacy switches are not being supported anymore, or they haven't been upgraded. And so what we're seeing with these new applications that we're being able to offer is an ability to provide a combination of capabilities that allow the carriers to be able to compete against, whether it's a CLEC coming in if you're an incumbent, or an incumbent that really wants to kind of up their ability to offer a myriad of different capabilities.
And what was the driving factor, or what were the driving factors in addressing the wireless side for you?
Well, we all know to an extent where the industry is going from a wireless perspective, and we see that not only from a wireline to be able to offer different applications that converge both data and also wireline phones, but there's this capability that you'd like to be able to do all in one particular platform. And with the spectrum that's being offered, whether it's tier 3s or tier 2s or tier 1s, you're being able to offer additional capabilities on the wireless side that up until this point was not available. And so for us to be able to do that by basically just adding a card to our system really gives people that are concerned about their budgets and how they're moving forward a viable way to do that without spending millions of dollars to be able to be able to do it.
And is this being driven by the consumer market or by the business space?
We would like to think that it is mainly the business side of it, but the bulk of our customers are the rural market, and they address, and probably 80 to 90% of the customers that they have are more on the rural side of things. So when we're looking at the applications that we can provide, for example, the ability for the incumbent that has the wireline customers, even the residential guys, to be able to have, for example, a cell phone comes in, a residential provider comes into their home, and instead of continuing to use the cellular infrastructure that they have an agreement with, that automatically goes over to IP, and now it's on the incumbent's time and network. That's something that's a value to them, and it's an additional application that people can offer both in the residential community as well as in the business community.
But at the end of the day, really, business users are consumers as well when they go home.
They really are. I mean, some of the things that have intrigued us about offering BroadSoft and also the Gen Band M6 application we do with an EVS application, which is Enhanced VoIP System, is that it's all about control. It's not about applications that are being offered, but it's the ability for either the business consumer or the residential consumer to be able to manage all of their communication capabilities, whether that's the wireless phone or their wireline phone or the way they have calls coming in or their different internet applications that they have. So for us, what we believe we're doing in a very scalable, inexpensive way is we're empowering our customers' customers to be able to manipulate all of their communication capabilities.
Fantastic. So what do you see going forward from Taqua? What might we be able to expect?
A great deal of excitement. We really do. I mean, our ability to, what we have is very unique technology. If you know a little bit about Taqua, we do not use a server-based infrastructure and technology. We have our own proprietary hardware that we began developing 10 years ago, and in fact, we're just rolling out a new packet interface card that gives us the ability to, once again, not only do typical switch functionality, but act as this intelligent access gateway that allows us to team with people that are offering all the latest and greatest things. So we don't have to do, we've got some of our strategy is not for us to develop it all in-house, but to partner with the best-in-breed solution providers. And so by doing that, it's almost every quarter that goes by that we're offering different partners and different capabilities to the people that are using our product in their network.
Fantastic. We've been chatting this morning with Taqua's Erik Pratt. Erik, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And wish you a successful rest of the show.
All right. Thank you.